Courtyard, and we've arrived at the Cherry Vinyl booth with Amy and Luke. So tell me a little bit about Lulubelle and Pretty in Plastic and Cherry Vinyl.
Yeah, please expound upon
When did you start at Lulubelle? This is the brain behind Lulubelle.
The small brain behind Lulubelle. We started in 2005 in Tucson, Arizona, and have been kind of slowly chugging along. Amy came along a year,
2006?
a little bit after that, and actually made it a viable business. From there, we kind of kept going, and recently teamed up with Julie B in Pretty in Plastic in LA to create Cherry Vinyl, and that brings us to this moment right now.
And what is your role within this team up over here?
I screw everything up.
And then I fix it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you also, I heard that you actually live out of the country and that you also make your own monster toys.
It's true. It's true. I live in Tokyo, and I handle all the production ends in Japan. So for like Cherry Vinyl, Julie B does all the sculpting. She'll send the sculpts to me, and then I get them produced in vinyl. We also project manage for other people and handle that there. And then my own stuff, Brody Shogun, I make and paint and screw up that as well.
Oh, sounds great. You're just, okay. And can you tell me about your part of the deal?
I'm kind of the end of the line. So we actually have a retail store that was in Tucson. We just actually moved up to Mesa, and we're remodeling and redoing. So I do the retail end of both online and in the store. So we have the storefront, and we have an art gallery space there as well. So I do that, shipping, and all of the computer behind the scenes stuff that no one ever knows about. That has to
talking to everybody.
Customer service, shipping.
She's the great face.
In the U.S.
And then you both mentioned Julie, and I wanted to bring this up in front of the camera because apparently she's responsible. We'll get some pictures of it so we don't move the camera here, but Julie is actually responsible for some very famous sculpts that you mentioned.
Yeah, she has her own company in Los Angeles, Pretty in Plastic, and is just an amazing sculptor. There's a ton of toys in our industry that she's had her hands in, and we have examples of like a new toy.
If you have a toy, you probably have a Julie B sculpted toy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
She's done it all.
For a long time. An amazing artist.
Yosuke, Richu, Joe Ledbetter, Amanda Nassau, good ones.
That's really great because a lot of times what people focus on more is like the paint and design on top of the actual mold, not so much the sculpt, or rather you look at the sculpt, but the credit is not always properly given to it.
I don't know how many artists and how many people are actually
Right.
involved on the end product.
And sculptor is really kind of the unsung hero.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. Like it's not, there really isn't ever a big like a focus on the sculpt and the who sculpted opposed to the artist who's getting the credit for the piece.
Exactly, and that's kind of the fun thing about Cherry Vinyl is I think Julie really did that now. I know for us, we're always like
Well, ironically, if you're a really good sculptor, no one knows who you are, right? Right? Because it's like if you're like that good, it's seamless. It's like, wow, that looks just like his painting. And when you're not good, you're like, oh, it doesn't really look like the painting. Who did it? Oh, they did it. And they're like, so when you do really good, you kind of go unnoticed.
That's really great though. I mean, it's a good thing that you're displaying some of the stuff so there's actually better exposure and
a lot of people
awareness.
Like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea. What is Cherry Vinyl? I don't get it. And it's like, it's kind of just everything meeting in the middle, and it's a different kind of medium for a lot of these artists. And I don't think people really always get that or understand, and there's different production processes between U.S., China, Japan, and so we really love and admire what the process is moving in Japan and kind of bring that into something that maybe artists that we've already worked with out there somewhere, but it's going to be done in a different format. I think it's really fun.
That's great. Oh, that's cool too. Okay, well, I definitely...
Fourth employee, they don't talk that much.
And the baby's a future employee, right?
Yeah, no, the baby's the employee. The guy, I don't know who's the guy.
The guy just carries him around?
It's like the handler or something.
Well, Where you're seeing this interview in the post, there will also be images of the stuff that's being shown at this booth, and maybe
You do the fade out, fade in thing.
Do you like fading?
Yeah, who doesn't?
That's why he paints in a closed room.
Oh.
Like a fade on top of a fade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you do that?
No, but he might. The person over there behind the camera that you can't see.
So there's no extra
his
fading
hands on here,
in what
too.
you're seeing now.
There's a guy behind the
in
camera.
and ask for extra fading for future productions.
Well, thanks for taking the time to chat with us and to talk about your wonderful company here. So.
Thank you so much.